Welcome back to E&E, ladies and gents.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, but glad to be back.
Yeah, we're really happy to be back. And I think we have a lot of goals that we have for this podcast, but life got in the way, school got in the way. It was just really hectic, I think, and we kind of weren't expecting to not have time to be able to do the podcast and really be able to sit down and talk to you guys, but we really want to make this a priority for 2026.
You gotta understand, we were every week we were trying to figure out a way let's try to get a podcast in, and we just kept having stuff, so it's really tough. But now finals are done, we got time, we're recording a podcast before we go home, and it's gonna be good.
Hey, I'm super excited. Yeah, and with this year coming to a close, it's kind of crazy how Christmas is already next week.
It's nuts.
But we're recording this podcast and we're going to have this podcast out on Monday for you guys. So happy Monday, beautiful Monday. But it's kind of crazy because I guess this will be the week that Christmas.
Yeah, so Christmas week podcast.
Yeah, so Merry Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Merry Christmas, but we have so many different life updates, and I think today we're just going to be chit-chatting with you guys and life updates, giving you guys anything that we have learned for the past couple months since we've been gone. And yeah, one semester down, one more semester to go until I graduate, and one more semester to go until you're officially a senior. Mm-hmm. So it's actually been so fast. Time has been crazy. Moving so quickly. So many exciting things coming up that we're really excited to share with you guys. And yeah,
so geez, this semester my hardest one yet.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna start with Evan's recap of his semester.
I have so much stuff I can talk about. I don't even really know where to begin. Mm-hmm. I guess I'll begin with school.
Yeah, with August.
Just get the sort of stuff out of the way. Yeah, I mean, I finally started all my core upper division classes, and it definitely took a hit on me. Not terribly. I don't want to say it was impossible or anything, but it was pretty hard, which I quickly realized. But I finished the semester strong and got solid grades. Not great grades. My grades took a dip, but they're not bad grades by any means.
That's how it always is whenever you start getting into your core classes. And even with weeder classes and the business school, I've heard that they're kind of hard. Yeah. But it gets to a certain point, junior year I think is the hardest year, and nobody really talks about it. Junior year is so hard. Senior year is kind of
you got electives, you're chilling.
You're literally for me next semester, all I'm taking are electives. Yeah, There's only one class that I have to take that will fulfill my major, and then I'm done with my core. But I finished all my core science classes that I had to take for my Bachelor of Science degree, and then I just have one more class to take for my HED, my Health and Promotion. And then I'm taking an Intro to New Testament class, which I'm really excited about. I'm taking a finance class. Evan's happy about that because girl needs to learn how to do some finances. Yeah. Especially with the fact that I'm graduating. I know nothing about finances. Exactly. So probably should be getting on that. But so yeah, I'm doing that. And then do you know what classes you're taking next semester?
So I'm taking basically all the same classes I'm taking this semester, but the next level. So I'm taking accounting 312. I have to take No, I'm not taking decision science yet. I'm taking that my senior year because just the way it worked out with my classes. Taking finance finally. My own major I'm finally taking.
Yeah, literally.
I'm just taking just business classes, Mm-hmm. But I'm excited for those because the one thing is, even though this semester has been harder than the past semesters, I finally feel I'm actually learning something, and I'm actually more excited to go to class. There's still class where I'm but showing up to accounting, even though it's pretty hard, I'm at least at least this is useful or interesting a little bit, even if it's boring, it's still interesting in a a way.
I know. This is the topic of is college a scam? Because yes. It's there are so many classes that they require you to take, and it's why am I taking this and spending my money on it when it's I don't really need to be taking it? Or obviously I understand the whole degree requirements, you have to take 120 hours of course credits to be able to get your degree, but then you just start taking these random classes, and it's is college a scam because I'm literally putting my money towards this and it will not serve me in the future? Or important classes that you probably do need to take, like some finances class. You can't take it because it's closed off to the actual finance people. Yeah. Whereas they should probably have more like how to do your taxes type classes in college, or how to budget, or things that you might need to know, random things that you might need to know as you're an adult. How to own property, equity. I don't even know any of that means.
As opposed to the classes I won't even name that are just total waste.
Well, I mean, I took pickleball this past semester. Like, yes, pickleball is a super fun class.
She paid to take pickleball.
Okay, but that's super fun. Like, I met some really cool friends in that class, so I can't even hate on it too much. But also, I took, like, a stress management class, and I think that class is really cool for somebody that, you know, is, like, majoring in stress management or something like that. But also, I wouldn't go to college to take mindfulness class. Like, that's just something that I probably wouldn't do. I had
to take that too.
Yeah, but they make stuff like that like a requirement. So then it's sometimes it's like it's called controversy. Is college a scam?
So my take on it, if we're going to answer this question, is I had a debate about this at a foosball tournament. I'll tell you guys about that tournament too. I had a debate about this at a foosball tournament about college versus not college. And my take on it was, for me personally, depending on how motivated you are, I feel like if there's something that I want to learn and dedicate myself to, I would learn it and master it so much quicker on my own than doing it through college. So, for example, I'm 3 years into college now, and I'm just starting to take classes regarding business. Like, the stuff that I've learned this semester, and I assume the next year to come, I could have learned probably in like a half a year, my freshman year of college, if I was just focused on that. Like if I was like not in school and I was just doing research every day like I was in school, learning about the important things. That's my opinion. Not everyone's wired like that. Obviously not everyone can like go and put the time aside to like do their own thing. But my similarity to it is music school. I'm not going to sit here and bash music school because you will learn a lot in music school. But I also think if you're equally motivated as a musician to be good, you can learn so much more of what you're specifically looking for on your own.
Yeah, it definitely depends on what you're actually majoring in. Like, I feel like, obviously, if you want to become a doctor or a lawyer, then you do need to go to school. You have to. But I think there are certain things, like, as I'm applying to jobs, guys, pray for me, please, because I'm applying to so many jobs right now, and
just like firing away. Bro.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And like, I did get one offer for this like sales internship. I didn't even major in sales. Like, I literally did not major in sales at all. But, like, obviously you need degrees to, you know, even qualify for some of these internships. But it's like, if you can just take somebody that's doing health and promotion, Bachelor of Science, and then is now looking at a sales job, like, then it makes you kind of think, like...
Well, and you talk to all the adults who say their degree has nothing to do with what they currently work in. Like, yeah.
But I do think that college, you know, obviously allows you to grow into the person that you are. Like, there are so many different experiences that I probably would have never gained if I didn't go to college.
I truly think the underrated value of college is that it's a delay of life. Like, it
depends on how you take it. But if, like, you are, like, slacking, only using college for like partying, gambling, doing crazy things, and you're not actually taking school seriously, then yeah, you're delaying life. Which
is not a bad thing. Okay, like obviously there's certain things that I personally wouldn't do, and there's certain areas that you really just...
Well, it is a bad thing. If you're wasting your parents' money and you're just like kind of, I don't know, it really... It's like if you don't care. If you're wasting money to go to college, but you're not actually going to use a degree, if you just simply don't care about school, but you're just partying and everything, then I do think it's a problem. And I think you need to take accountability in that. But also I think that if you take college by the horns and you're like, yeah, I'm going to use this to network. Maybe I'm not the best at school, but I know how to talk to people. I know how to make myself appealable. You learn these certain skills in college, and I think that is what's really helpful.
See, I think it's circumstantial because I think a lot of people's development comes from doing things that they wouldn't do on their... Okay, let me rephrase this. The way I see it is if I want to network and do all this stuff, I'd use my time more efficiently on my own than having to show up to a class that's completely relevant to what I'm learning or like to what I want to do. Right? A perfect example is we talked about mindfulness class. If I want to be a businessman, I could use that time to schedule coffee chats or whatever as opposed to showing up to mindfulness class and worrying about a big project I have in that class.
But also, you could use mindfulness for maybe somebody that's stressed out in your workplace and that is really having a hard time, and you learned something really useful in your mindfulness class.
True.
And you can be like, hey, like, I learned this resource. Maybe you should contact this person, or maybe practice this box breathing or something like that.
So that's true.
It's very circumstantial.
It's circumstantial. The way I see it is when you talk to 99% of adults, they say basically everything you learn is on the job. And so the way I see it is like you'll probably end up learning those skills on whatever job you work at too.
Well, for sure.
Like,
but that's just how the American school system is. You kind of got to go to college to be able to even qualify. Yes, that's the main thing.
It's a check the box. It's like you got to have it on your resume.
So, anyways, pivoting back to how Evan's semester was.
Yeah, I guess we talked about that for a while. Let's debate in college.
Yeah, literally.
Okay. Big updates. My semester. So I'm no longer part of the Texas track team, which has been a change for me, of course, but it's honestly been a nice one so far because I'm still running and I'm still trying to compete, and it gives me a chance to sort of do what I need to do that works best for me, which is I'm very much a person where it's like I like things to be done certain ways, and if they're not done like that way, then it's kind of tough for me to like accept it. And I think that was a big problem I had, like being on a team. And so now that I'm not on the team, I get a lot more time to like do what I need to do and be more flexible with that. And what that has caused is me to be able to play more foosball, which I just went to a tournament and won pro singles and got third and up in doubles.
Hey,
and really pretty solid for my first tournament back. It's also helped me gig more with music and stuff and playing guitar. So I've been working on a lot of guitar stuff, and I'm really trying to pursue that more now that I have like these freedoms and just like more freedom, simply to put, to do this stuff. So my semester's just been a lot of hard work in different ways. School being one of them, internships, jobs, all this stuff, but also just like experiencing the different aspects that I have in my life and getting to really like cherish that more and get to utilize it more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess, like with music and everything, like,
I'm also on that worship team at our church.
I do think they know about that you've been playing on the worship team.
I don't think they do because I joined it in the summer in our podcast.
Yeah, but they do know because you've been on the worship team.
I did post it on their Instagram.
They did.
Yeah, so y'all be known.
It is really cool that you are on the worship team too, because then I feel like it's allowed you to really be embedded into the church scene as well.
100%. Like, I know I've a lot more relationships now in the church, and I'm connected with a lot more people, and I just feel much more a part of the church than I did before. Mm-hmm. And the church, like, Red Rocks always makes you feel like family, regardless of, like, what you do. But definitely just knowing these people, like, on a personal level has been a blast. Mm-hmm. I really enjoy it. I love it.
Mm-hmm. And I've been on the kids serve team at the church.
She practicing. She getting ready.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. So I actually had, like, a revelation about being on the kids team because I've been in the babies room. And one thing about me is I love kids. Like, I just love being able to, like, I don't know, just see their, like, childlike behaviors. And, like, kids are just so cute. Like, I can't wait to have a family of my own. But I have realized that for me, like, I like being able to, like, communicate with kids, and I love babies. I've been in the babies room for, like, since before the summer now.
Like, how old are these babies?
Just like, zero to before 1 year old. Yeah, they're like babies. Baby. Girl, they're babies. Okay. I would have said 1 year old. Okay. But they're babies. And I think for me is, like, I was really nervous or, like, hesitant about being with, like, 3 to 5 years old and, like, trying to teach them. But I think what I want to do is start moving up. So, I'm going to be back home in Maryland for Christmas break and whatnot. So, like, when I come back, I really want to move up to, like, the 2-year-old room. And, like, I think I might skip the 1 year old because I feel like 1 year old babies are about the same as, like, regular babies. Yeah. They're just starting to walk and whatnot. But I want to go to the 2 years old room and then maybe the 3 to 5 years old. And then, sometimes, like, the kids between, like, the ages of, like, 5 to 7
are the worst.
Maybe, like, 4 to 6 are a little...
Yeah, are the worst.
Okay, sure. They're not the worst, but they're definitely rascals.
So you can just say it, the worst.
So I think I'm going to have to build up my patience and, like, pray for patience to be able to move up to that age group, but I really want to get to the 3 to 5 years old because, like, I don't know, I feel like that's a really good age group where they kind of start, like, understanding what things are, and, like, that's something that I'm really passionate about. Like, I really want to work with kids, and, like, I just love children. So yeah, that's my, like, thing that I've been in.
I've also heard about the terrible twos, though. So you might be in for a little rude awakening if you move up to the 2-year-olds.
This is good. This is good for me.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Evan's like bashing kids right now.
No.
What's the beef?
No, I love kids.
Yeah, you're like, that's a horrible age. You're in for a rude awakening.
I only say that because I know how I acted when I was that old.
Oh yeah, Evan was a menace.
And if I was my own like baby, like if I was my own parent, bro, I would be like,
yeah, I wouldn't.
Figuratively speaking, out of my house.
Girl, okay.
Obviously not, but
okay. And then with the music in the church, so since you've been off of the team, how has it been with like your relationship with like music and like how you've been wanting to pursue music after being off the team with having more time?
Yeah, so this actually ties into our conversation about school because obviously, as you guys know, I'm a finance major and I'm looking to do something that's my career path. But as I've gotten to explore more into music, since my time off the team, I've sort of it's reignited my fire to go all in on music because I think at the end of the day, that is my biggest passion. And I think that's what God has gifted me with the most. And I feel like I haven't given myself a true shot at it yet because I've been so busy with life in a way. So as of lately, like honestly, the past couple weeks since recording this vlog, I've decided to kind of go all in on it. And so I've been like trying to be more active on social media and like gigging more, playing more, and I've been working on singing, which I'm not going to sing for you yet, but it'll come.
I get this feeling, I want to be where you are.
Anyways.
That song we've been like hyper fixated on right now.
Literally like just before
we love John Summit. Okay, stop.
Anyways. But yeah, so been gigging more, been recording more, been posting more. I mean, you guys will see it on the social medias and stuff. But yeah, just trying to go all in on it and seeing what I can do with it. And honestly, the thing is, I'm sure all of us know, the internet is like the biggest critic of, you. Like, that's where people love to like pick on you the most. And to my surprise, I've had overwhelming positivity on my social media, which is like really, like, it's really reaffirming because like I kind of expected just hate comments in a way. But people have been saying some super nice things, and I just can't believe it. I'm like, wow, like, if this is actually how people think, like, this is just more confirmation that I need to really pursue this because I can possibly change lives and help people and actually make an impact on the world. That's, greater than just, like, my own interests in a way. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's really making me want to commit even more and more every time I post and play. And just,
yeah. I mean, I think, like, the reason why people even leave hate comments from the get-go is because they're jealous. Like, I think jealousy, that's one of the worst things that, like, we as human beings have. And, like, we always wish that we had, like, the grass is always greener on the other side. So whenever somebody sees you or sees something that you're being successful in or whatnot, like, they're always going to be a little bit jealous. Yeah. And, like, but the people that are genuinely like, wow, this person has got this gift from God, like, he is really working it, like, you're going to have your, like, tight circle of people that are going to be like, this is what you were made for, like, this is something that God has really gifted you with, and, like, you sound amazing, and you should keep going, and, like, being consistent with it. And even if you do get a hate comment, like, okay.
I mean, you will get hate comments, for sure. Like,
if you're not hating, you're not popping.
Yeah, exactly. Like, all my favorite musicians, like, get so much hate. Not for any particular reason, but it's just that's the way life is.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, seriously, it's just such a blast. And it's like, I feel so, like, so much passion towards it. I just know that it's really what I want to do. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, so you guys will be updated along the way.
Yeah.
And Liz and Evan will be on the way with it. So.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited to see how your music will take off.
Yeah.
Like, because one thing about me is, like, I will stick with you through anything. Like, if you want to
get you a woman like her.
If you want to pursue your music, like, I'm of course going to be there with you, like, cheering you on, supporting you. The one thing that I will not be supporting is these girls all up in these comments. So
bots.
So no, it's not these bots because I be looking.
Or maybe they're not bots.
So
maybe that's mean.
If you're leaving a comment on my man's page saying, "Oh my gosh, love you so much," please don't.
It's all just noise.
Please
it's
don't.
All just noise. No. We watched F1 yesterday, and that was like one of the.
F1 was so good.
Did you get that reference?
Yeah. Because Sunny was like, it's all just noise.
Yeah, it's all just noise.
Yeah. Girl, I watched the movie 2 times.
Okay. Right. It was such a good movie. If y'all have not seen it, like, Actually, go watch it, please. Because it's so entertaining. Like, please go watch it.
The soundtrack is so good.
The whole movie, dude.
Okay, so the soundtrack is a little whack. I'm not gonna lie, because I put the soundtrack on Spotify. Like, I played it today, and I was like, what are these songs? I think it's a lot of like club music and a lot of like fast, like type music.
Well, yeah,
but the soundtrack is so good. Like the song with Don Toliver, so good. It like. I had to get up and dance. It was so good. Oh my goodness. And then I just love Tate McRae. Like, one thing about me is I'm going to stand Tate McRae. So any song she makes, I'm like, amazing. Give me 20 of them right now.
It's hilarious because those are the songs that I didn't really care for. But then they started playing some Zeppelin and some other stuff.
I liked Rat, Round and Round.
Yeah, Round and Round. But the intro of the race, the midnight
I liked
shift,
all of the music.
With the Zeppelin, I was like already hooked, bro. I was like,
I liked all of the music, but the two songs that stuck out to me, Tate McRae and Don Toliver.
Yeah. The Don Toliver song, that montage was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
All right, and so the last thing I want to talk about was foosball and how I'm trying to get back out there a little more. The past couple years, for the past 3 years, I haven't even had a table, and I finally got a table in my apartment. It's actually right next to me. You guys can't see it, but it's right there, which is nice. I've been able to like practice and just kind of like redevelop my skills a little bit because I'm a little rusty for sure. But yeah, I want to get back out there because I have a little more freedom to, and I want to utilize that freedom for good. And so I want to play more foosball, and I just actually went to my first tournament in a while, Louisiana State, and I won pro singles, which is actually my first pro title, believe it or not. And I got third,
I didn't know that.
My first pro title. And I got third in open doubles, and while third isn't first, third is a very good result in open because open is like there's, I don't know if I've explained this. There's different ranks. There's like rookie, amateur, expert, pro, and open. Pro is the second highest rank. So like pro, like you're pretty much playing the best players out there, but open has masters and the best players in the world. And those are the players who tour like at every tournament and like they're the best players in the world. And so Louisiana was a pretty stacked field, and I got third in open doubles, which is like, I don't want to sit here and toot my own horn because I want to do better. I want to win open doubles. But I am pretty proud of that result.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like, it is pretty solid, especially for my first one back.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned because I'm eyeing TKO, which is in DC this year. Yep.
Wait.
It's at the end of January. I got my eye on it. Because
oh, never mind. I'm not going to be there.
No, you would. Yeah, you won't be.
I was like, wait, you can stay with me.
But DC end of January, and here's the cool thing: if you win a pro event or an open event, you get sponsored for the rest of the year in all entry fees.
Oh, so you have to pay.
Yeah, which is awesome because when you rank up, they charge you more for entries. And since I'm a pro now, bro, like the entries are like so expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's kind of crazy how expensive they are. So if you're watching foosball, I mean,
foosball sponsors, hit us up. I don't play, but
I mean, yeah, they gotta charge a lot to be able to pay off the tournament. So I get it, but it's expensive. It's kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So anyway, that's my
that's super exciting.
Recap. Yeah.
You should tell my parents, and then maybe they can come.
I'll tell them to come watch. Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
Or like stay with them or something.
That'd be funny.
Well,
DC's what, 2 hours?
Like an hour 15.
I thought it was like 2 hours.
Like an hour 15.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'll probably stay in the hotel, but
for sure. Yeah,
because I'll be up till 2 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay, this is the last update about Evan that I want to say. His mom got him a Ninja Luxe Cafe.
Bro, we should have started with this. Wait. Can we start with this? Just like cut this in the front.
No.
Thank you, Mama Joe, because I know you're watching, for the Ninja Cat. Bro, I was actually on the phone with her today.
It is so awesome.
Guys, get it. Just buy it.
It is the best coffee machine in my opinion, and it is so kind that your mom got it for you.
Unreal.
And it is so pretty. It is awesome. So thank you so much, Mama Joe, for getting us. Or for getting him, but us, the Ninja Luxe Cafe.
Yeah, I forget us is my coffee.
No, I texted her about it too.
Oh my god.
But it is so nice. And we have saved so much money already in the 2 weeks that we've had it. It is so nice. So if you're looking for a coffee machine on the market, this is not sponsored by them at all. This is just two fans.
Ninja, if you want to sponsor us though, we would love to promote your product.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because we believe in you. We stand by you.
The only critique that I have for it, because I'm just a real person, I can't lie.
Fair.
It doesn't make the coffee hot enough for my liking. annoying.
I actually agree. The thing is...
And he does not like things hot at all.
I don't even like him super hot. Here's the thing. Ninja, I don't know if there's a way you could fix this. Maybe there's something you could tell us and we could, promote this together. But the thing is, if you drink your coffee, like, right away, it's fine. Like, it's perfect temp. Basically, when you get it, it's the perfect temperature. But if you, like, sort of are making it while you're, like, making your breakfast, kind of, like, in the morning just getting ready, if you let it sit for, like, 5 minutes, it's going to get, like, lukewarm. It's going to be, like...
See, but the thing is, we also had to adjust the setting. Like, we adjusted the milk temperature on it because it was at medium, and it did not make it hot at all. I'm sorry. It was, like, lukewarm. Yeah. It was not hot at all.
It's one of those.
And then I adjusted it in the settings, and I made it to a higher temperature, and it got a little warmer, but it's still not how hot I want my coffee to be right when I get it. So, because one thing about me is I drink my coffee pretty slowly.
Yeah.
Girl, I drink it pretty slowly, and so it takes me a bit, and I want to enjoy my coffee, but now I feel like I have to chug it before it gets cold.
Guys, by drinking slowly, she means literally, like, all day.
It's not all day.
Like, no.
It depends. Like, if the coffee is, like, so good, then, yeah, I'm drinking it fast. But if it's, like, it's a good coffee... Yeah, I'm going to take my time. But if it's like...
Guys, Christmas season.
Delicious.
I just thought of a banger Christmas present for her.
What?
I just thought of it.
You have to say it. You can't just say that and not say it.
Bro, what about... Oh my gosh. I don't know why I haven't thought of this sooner.
What?
A Yeti coffee mug. Because that'll keep...
Oh, no. I already have one. I just got one. Texas Track and Field just gave us a bunch of...
Oh, no, that one. Yeah. I was talking about, like, a smaller one, but...
No, I don't need one. I already have enough cups. Yeti Texas Track and Field, they, like, collabed, and they gave us these 4 cups, and amazing. One of them, 64 ounces. I don't even know what 64 ounces could prepare for me. Like, and then 50 ounces of, like, a clear plastic one that I love. I love it so much. And then... one that I can use for coffee, and then another one I can use for my electrolytes, and it is so amazing. Like, it is actually the nicest thing that we've gotten, like, water bottle wise.
Agree. So I have to agree. Since I've been off the team, like, there are perks to being on the team, obviously.
Yeah.
And so far, up until that point, I hadn't seen anything that I was like, oh, like, I wish I got that too. You know what I mean? Like, any, like, FOMO. But when I saw the Yeti stuff, bro, like, I got so happy for her, but so jealous at the same time. Like, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't jealous.
Jealousy's a sin.
I'm a sinner. Like, I
So now I'm going to be giving my update about my past semester. And I really want to just do, like, a cross-country update because, like, school's been going well, but I'm graduating in the spring, so nothing. Like, this semester has been pretty, like, calm-la. Yeah. Like, it's been
Easy
pretty...
classes,
yeah, it's been pretty chill. My hard class, don't get me wrong, physiology lab. Humbled every single week, but hey, I had some really great people in that class, so it was like it made it a lot more bearable. But yeah, it was just like so humbling, and I'm just like glad to be done. I'm super glad to be done. But cross country season, my senior year, my last ever NCAA cross country season, like, it's actually like so surreal because like I'm never gonna be running cross country again unless I go pro for some reason, but never gonna be running cross country again. And it's kind of sad because like I really did enjoy cross country, and like I kind of had like my breakout season last fall in my junior year, and so I was just super excited for this year, like super excited to like do really cool things. Yeah. So starting out, we started our first ever meet, well, my first ever meet in San Antonio, and it was UIW. I don't know if anybody from Texas knows where that is, but it's in San Antonio. And that course was actually so bad. Like, it was so rough. It was, like, muddy, and it didn't even rain the night before. It was, like, super hilly. Footing was awful. But I won the meet, and it was just, like, a really good, like, rust buster. Yeah. Because, like, whenever you start cross-country, you really do need, like, a rust buster type race. And I think that race was just, like, perfect for what it was. It was just, like, calm. It was a calm race. And then our next real race was in Arkansas, and we ran the 5K, and I ran 16:15, and I got third in the race, and that was like my best ever finish for that meet. Insane. Yeah, it was super fun, and like I don't think I've ever really had like a bad race at Chili Pepper. Like, that's what the meet's called. Arkansas's course is just really fun. And, yeah, it was just great vibes, great atmosphere. There were a bunch of high school girls, and they were, like, coming up to us and, like, talking to us. And it was just, like, really fun to be able to talk to the girls. And, like, I know as a high schooler, like, if I had the opportunity to see college girls racing, I would have taken the opportunity to talk to them. So that's just, like, a little bit of advice. Like, if you ever see somebody that's in a position that you want to be in, talk to them. Like, I think you will gain so much wisdom, and, like, it's just really good to be able to, like, talk to people, network with people, you know, build connection, and, like, have to get wisdom and advice from people that are higher than you. Like, that's the only way that you're going to be able to succeed, in my opinion. So it's just really cool to be able to talk to the girls and, like, I don't know, just show off Texas. It was fun to
watch. I got to watch too. It was a blast.
Yeah, show off Texas, you know, it was just really fun. And then the next meet, Prairie Nats in Wisconsin. No, I'm lying.
Yeah,
Missouri.
Yeah,
I don't know where I'd be going. But it was in Missouri, and I had never ever raced at this course before. And everybody, like, it was mixed reviews. Like, I was getting, like, this is the best course I've ever raced on. This is the worst course I've ever raced on. So I was just kind of like, you know what? We're just going to see how it goes. And when we pre-meeted at that race, awesome. Like, I was like, oh, this race is about to be the best race of my season. Like, this is about to be balls to the walls. Like, amazing. Guys, went balls to the walls for the first 3K. Okay, because cross country 6K, so that halfway through the race. Last 3K, awful. One of the worst I've ever felt. And I've had some pretty bad races, but I don't know. Like, it was just like, I died out. And it happens. You know, you don't always have perfect races. But the saddest thing about that race is, like, every race I always pray. Like, I always, like, dear Lord, please give me the strength because I can't do this on my own. I know that you're going to need to carry me through this race. And I try to have that mentality, like, I'm running this for him and I'm not running this for my glory, because that's how you get egotistical. That's how you, I don't know, don't have humility when you run. And I remember crossing the finish line as soon as I finished, and I was like, God, you let me down. And that is one of the, like, worst type of feelings to have. Like, why am I immediately blaming God? Like, God is always good. Maybe I didn't have the best race, but that doesn't mean that he's not still good. And I kind of had to have that, like, realization in my head that, like, just because I didn't do what I wanted to do does not mean that he still didn't provide for me. I still finished. If this were Liz freshman year, girl, I would have wanted to quit and I would have stepped off that course. But he still provided for me, and I think I just had to kind of, like, rewire my mindset about it. Like, just because I didn't do well doesn't mean that he still doesn't have something good in the works for me. And so just remaining faithful through the failures too, because, like, you're only going to be able to learn so much if you fail. If you're always winning, like, you're never going to learn about how to adapt when things change or when things get difficult. So that was, like, the first race that season that I was kind of like, okay, I gotta fix my mindset. I got to keep believing even when the going gets tough. And so I was really disappointed. Next race, SECs. I don't think anybody really knows this because low-key I kept it on the down low, like, but I was freaking out. I was panicking. Like, I was, like, really nervous because I was like, man, I can't have a repeat of last season. Like, I mean, last race. Like, I can't let this race pull me down, you know? So, it was in Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville is such a pretty place. Have you ever been to Knoxville? Yeah. It is so nice. Like, I'm so like, low-key, I would live in Knoxville. Yeah. Like, it's really nice. I wanted
nice. To go to TK, remember?
Wait, did you take an official visit there?
No.
Oh, okay. No, but it's really pretty. And I've been to Knoxville before because my aunt is getting her PhD, I believe, at Knoxville. So we visited her my sophomore year of college. But it is so nice. So, yeah. But I wouldn't go to UTK. But I would live in Knoxville. Because we're the better orange and we're the real UT. Anyway.
Facts and facts.
You're like, you know what, facts. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, I was really nervous. Nobody that I knew had raced at this course, by the way. So I was also like, no info, no insider scoop, nothing. But the day of the race, I'm crying. And I'm crying to my coach, and I'm like, I'm really nervous, coach. Like, I don't know if I can do this. And she's like, you just have to keep believing even when the going gets tough. You can do hard things when things are hard. And just because you maybe didn't have the ideal race that you wanted to have last week, and you didn't prove yourself the way that you wanted to, does not mean that you're not worthy to be here. And you have raced the 5K where you didn't run really well, and 2 days later you got 5th in the SEC and you exceeded your expectations. You can do hard things. So she's telling me this. I'm like, okay, God, you're really going to have to carry me through this race. My parents drove straight 8 hours to come to Knoxville to see me. Crazy. It was actually insane. And so, like, I had my whole support system there. So then I went to the porta potty. I prayed, and then I got my butt out there, and I was like, you know what? We're going to go. We're going to take a few deep breaths, but we're going to go. And then I placed 14th? Bro. 14th at the SEC meet. Okay, by the way, for anybody who's not aware of anything that's happening at the SEC right now, or the NCAA, me and this girl named Sydney were the only 2 Americans in the top 23, which is insane. Like, at the SEC meet, like, our SEC meet is really competitive.
Very.
And the course was, like, not easy. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was. It was not easy. So, yeah, that was, like, awesome.
It's insane, guys. Like, it's actually, like, hard to fathom how good it is. Mm-hmm. But it's really, like, 14th does not do it justice, because that, like, bro.
Yeah. No, it was a lot of fun. And I crossed the line, and I was like, thank you. Thank you, God. And, like, not just because, like, I placed really well, but I also felt super confident during that race. And, like, I felt courageous, and I felt bold, and I just kept going. Like, I was attacking it. I was taking it by the horns, and I was attacking it. And only from God. Like,
by the horns?
Yeah. And, I mean, I was crying right before that race, guys. Like, it didn't look pretty. It definitely did not look spectacular. If I would have saw myself, like, a spectator crying, I would have been like, yeah, she's getting last today. And I know that's a little dramatic, but I mean, it doesn't always look the way that you want it to look. So I think that's just a good reminder. Very true. But next race, I'm like speed running through these races right now.
She has to go to an appointment pretty soon. So
yeah, I do.
Squeeze this in.
But I'm super happy to be here with you guys.
Yeah.
Next race is regionals, and I had such a good shot of going to nationals. Like, I was like projected to be. You have to be top 4 individual. It's really hard to explain to people if you don't know cross country. It is kind of confusing. But so I'm just going to say, like, you had to be top 4, but not top 4. Like, you had to be a top 4 individual that placed. But it didn't have to be
top 15.
No. Probably like top 10.
Okay, top 10.
Ish. Yeah. And I was definitely going to race in the top 10. So I went out, I had my mentality, I had my goal set in mind, and I was like, this is going to be hard. Like, I knew it was going to be hard, but this is something that I want to end up on a bang. I want to go to nationals, and I want to redeem myself at Missouri. So I got out on the line. The day before the race, normal day, I ate Chipotle, I ate Olive Garden, whatever. Next day, guys, I wake up sick. Not like physically, like not like but my stomach bloated. Like, I'm so sorry for anybody that is a little grossed out.
Incoming.
Yeah. I pooped like 5 times. Like, straight diarrhea. Like, it was really nasty. And I was like low-key panicking, but I was like trying to calm myself down. So I was like gaslighting myself, like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm just gonna poop it out. Like, it's fine. But I, like, felt awful. Like, and I don't know if it wasn't food poisoning, because, like, you would be, I don't know, something messed up my stomach. And I have a pretty sensitive stomach. So, like, but I have had both of those things before a race before. So I thought those 2 things were safe. But yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm still going to give this race my all. Literally, guys, 10 minutes before the line, I had to do a last-minute stop in the porta potty. Diarrhea straight out my butt. Like, it was really nasty. So then I get back on the line. I'm trying to calm myself down. And then the gun goes off. The race starts. The first K, I felt awesome. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a good day today. You know, I'm going to be fine. I would say probably the first mile, I was like, you know what? This is going to be fine. It's not going to look pretty, but it's going to be fine, and I'm going to do the job. After the first mile is where everything went downhill. I felt awful. I looked like I was in pain too. I was like, I know these spectators are probably like, damn, this girl is going through it right now. Like, it was not cute at all. It was not. And I'm going through it and I'm like, okay, Liz, like, we're still going to get all region. And all region is top 25. And I have, every single time I've ran at regionals, I've gotten all region. So I was like, you know what? Goal is shifting a little bit. I'm probably not going to go to nationals. And I knew that. Like, halfway through the race, I knew I wasn't going to nationals. But I was like, all region. We're going to get all region. We're going to get top 25. So then 5K hits. We have one more K to go. And I was still going to get all region. Like, I was
still a great spot.
I was
like
15th for roughing it. Like, maybe like 15th to 20th. Like, I was roughing it, guys. But I was like, you know what? I have to push it this last K because the last K is like pretty much downhill. So I was like, I'm just going to push it. I pushed and something else came up and I had to stop.
Pushed in the wrong direction.
I had to stop, guys. I literally stopped and I was throwing up. Like I was running, I was like, and I covered my mouth and then I pulled over and I started throwing up. Guys, I'm freaking out right now. Like, I'm hyperventilating. I'm throwing up. I also have a fear of throwing up. Like, I hate throwing up. So then I'm like hyperventilating while I'm throwing up. I can't breathe. I'm throwing up. It's burnt orange. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just like, wow, this is Texas. This is real Texas. Oh, I'm throwing up. And then I finished throwing up. And then I'm sobbing. And I was like, okay, I still have to finish. Like, I got to at least finish it. And I still haven't looked at the results to this day. It's still a pretty sensitive topic. But I finished the race and I'm sobbing. I'm distraught. I didn't get all region. I didn't get to nationals, obviously. And I went in the porta potty sobbing. Nobody could find me. Then I came out. My whole team was standing there with open arms and comforting me. And it was like such a sweet moment. And like, I'm so thankful for those girls because like I wouldn't have been able to do anything if it weren't for like the support system around me, my parents, the girls, my coach, more importantly. Like, these are the people that instill confidence in me every single day. And like, to have them there when I'm like really going through it meant so much to me. But it was really disheartening. I was really sad because this is my last ever cross country race. It's not like I have a redemption after this. It's not like this is SEC's, oh, but we have regionals next week. No, it's like regionals and that's it. Done. Period. End of story. And so it was really hard for me and like it was really sad, but I truly am so thankful for like all the experiences that cross country has given me, for the grit that it's instilled in me, and for so many lessons. Like, it didn't end off on the right page, but my coach was telling me that it never does. You're never gonna have a fairy tale ending. Like, it's not very many people do, and if you do, that's awesome and I'm so happy for you. But unfortunately it didn't happen for me, and it was really sad, and I still am sad about it, but it's not something that I'm dwelling about at all. Like, I've definitely moved past it, but like, if I'm talking about it, I'm gonna be a little sad about it.
Nah, I mean, I totally get it, and it's hard to think about. It's one of those things where it's just like,
but also it was out of my control, and I think that's something that God has really been like working in me, like things that are out of my control. Like, I am very much a control freak, and that day was probably one of the worst days of my life because then I also had a bunch of like family things going on that day. Still am, but it's like there are so many things that are out of my control, and this is how I can lean on God during those situations, like knowing that like He is still good even when I don't have my arm around it or I can't predict how it's gonna end or stuff like that. But it was a rough day in the books. But then I had the opportunity to go to Boston and run an indoor season now. Yeah, indoor track, indoor 5K. And hey guys, it went as well as it could have been. I got first in my heat in the 5K.
Won her heat.
Yeah, and I got a new PR of 15:48. So I'm super excited.
In December, guys. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited because like this is truly the beginning of like such a great indoor season. And even if it does look fairy tale ending, or if it doesn't, like I'm still going to be so grateful because God has provided so much for me. Like He has given me so much confidence, and He has given me so much like boldness and courageousness and some of my best friends. And that is something that, like, I will forever cherish in my heart. Like, knowing that, like, I couldn't have done this without him. Because if this were me, even freshman year, I would have, like, been still sad about that race, and it would have translated into indoor season, outdoor season. I'm a failure. I'm not worthy. But he tells me I'm worthy because I am worthy. And my circumstances don't define my worth. So it's just been... Preach. It's been a really fun season, and it's also been very sad. And I think both can, you know, coincide with one another, and it doesn't dampen the situation. It doesn't dampen my joy. I still find joy and peace in him because he gave me it. So, yeah, it's been such a whirlwind, and we've been so happy to, like, bring you guys along with it. If you guys obviously want to be more, like, in stride with what we're doing, you should definitely follow Liz and Evan on Instagram.
Yeah, that's where we post, like, every day, kind of like more. Yeah, we post all of our, like, stuff that's going on,
and our individuals, because I know Evan is also posting a bunch of guitar stuff and
a lot of music stuff if you're interested.
And like me just posting fun little things. You can follow me on
she's
TikTok.
Just a fun girl. Like, she's just fun.
I'm just a fun girl. But yeah, so definitely keep in stride with us because we would love to have you guys, and we're just super thankful to be able to start up the podcast again. We're definitely, one of our prayers of 2026 is to be more consistent.
Podcasts,
We want to be more consistent for y'all because you guys are just awesome and we love you so much. And like, I do have to get going. So, but it's been such a joy. I know. It's like, I wish I could, but maybe we can.
Next week.
Yeah. Bam. But it's been such a joy to be able to be sitting here with you guys and to start this up. And for anybody that's supporting, we love you so much. Even if it's one person, it just means the world to me.
Yeah, we are so grateful. If you made it this far and you're hearing us right now, we are so grateful for you. And I can't tell a story right now because we don't have time, but there's someone who was a podcast listener to our podcast in Boston that she talked to. And it was so inspiring. It was actually so inspiring. Like, it was like, wow, like they've listened to every podcast. And it's like, people, I mean, like, you're listening to us right now. No, literally, you're listening to us right now. Like, we are so grateful. And that's why we are here right now recording this, because we really want to. And, like, we're just so grateful for every one of you listeners. So we hope you have a blessed week, a blessed day. We look forward to speaking to you more and more and seeing more and more of us. So, and meeting you and everything. So have a great week, break, whatever you're going on. Just
and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Jesus is the reason for the season. Hey,
facts.
Praise the Lord. Find time to be with him. I'm so sorry. You can probably hear the ambulance right now.
Perfect segue to leave.
But yeah, definitely find time to spend time with Jesus, because he did come as a baby and gave himself limitations and came flesh and blood to die for our sins. And we're just so thankful that he came on this day. Maybe it's not December 25th, but he did come. So we're just super thankful. We love him, and we're praying for you guys so much. So thank you. And E&E gives you wings. Bye.